is all new coming up next. And a good evening, everybody. We'd like to welcome you to Northwest Arkansas Naturals Baseball. It is the third game of our 4-game set between the visiting Midland Rockhounds and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Two teams wrap up the series tomorrow afternoon at 2:05. The Rockhounds and Naturals will converge once again. Rockhounds return home. They'll take on the Amarillo Sod Poodles for a 4-game set. Rockhounds will then be visited by the Frisco Rough Riders beginning on Friday, July 5th. Rockhounds will hit the road. They'll head to Amarillo on Tuesday, July 9th. They'll take on a 4-game set. Rockhounds will travel to Frisco beginning on Saturday, July 13th. Go online now and purchase and print your tickets from home. You can also download the First Pitch app from Minor League Baseball. You can download that at any smartphone. Well, we are tonight 7 o'clock and partly cloudy conditions as we start this one tonight. Fans, get out your line scorecards for tonight's game. First for the visiting Midland Rockhounds. Leading off for the Rockhounds, the designated hitter, Benny Kanako. Marco Figueroa be the left fielder for Midland. Figueroa at left. Cordoban Joseph will lead off at second for the Rockhounds lineup. Joseph at second. Francesco Diaz will lead off at first base. He'll bat fourth. Dustin Fowler be the center fielder for the Rockhound lineup. Heath Fugate will be in right field. Fugate batting sixth. AJ Bronk will be the catcher for tonight for Midland. Brian Gutierrez be the third baseman. He'll bat eighth for the Rockhounds. Julian McCormick will lead off in shortstop as he'll round out the batting order for Midland. And taking the mound tonight for the Rockhounds, Garrett Stanley. And now here's the starting lineup for your Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Leading off for the Naturals, the shortstop, Emil Casto. Leading off in right field, Eric Wood. Leading off the designated hitter, Troy Wynn. Leading off at third base, Carlos Gonzalez. Batting fifth, the catcher, Andrew Susak. Lamar Brown will lead off at second. He'll bat sixth for the Naturals. Brown at second. Leading off in left field, Oliver Rosales. Leading in center field, batting eighth, Andreas Tejeda. And batting ninth, rounding out the Northwest Arkansas Naturals batting order, first baseman Rod Hines. Hines will lead off at first. And taking the mound for the Naturals tonight, Brian Sedano. Fans, we want everybody to be safe during tonight's ball game with the Midland Rockhounds and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Please be alert for foul balls that may come into contact or even foul bats. Remember to stay off your cell phone while the batter's in the batter's box. You have no right to be on the field, and there is no interference with balls that are in play. Thank you for making Northwest Arkansas Naturals baseball enjoyable for everyone. And now let's get off to our third game of this 4-game series with the visiting Midland Rockhounds and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Midland Rockhounds and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Brian Cedeno, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy with a pretty good 3-pitch mix. Fastball, changeup, and a slider. His primary pitches are the fastball, and he will go to the changeup as well. 3-pitch guy, mainly fastball, changeup.
In now, Benny Kaneko, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Benny Kaneko.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and there's out number 1. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Stepping into the box, Marco Figueroa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1. Figueroa is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosales on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Corbin Joseph.
So striding forward now, Corbin Joseph, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And there's ball 2 now. Two 1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Francesco Diaz would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Garrett Stanley, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping up to the plate,
leading off
Emil
for the
Pasto.
Naturals,
It lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Casto.
First pitch coming, here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Popped him up. Bronk is under it. 1 out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike. Stanley has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. And it's 1-2.
I got the count. 1-2.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Full count still. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
First offering on its way. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Fugate is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. And ending in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Francisco Diaz.
The first baseman, Francisco Diaz.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And he fouls this one off. Struck him out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
Digging in, Dustin Fowler. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Nope.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now in the box, Heath Fugate. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's wide, 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Soft grounder left side. Gonzalez is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Gonzalez.
Leading off for the Naturals, the third baseman,
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Gonzalez.
And a high strike there, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Susak playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the second round back in 2011.
I know this guy hasn't turned out the way everyone expected, but he's still young. I don't think you can give up on a guy that has a tool set like this.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Lamar Brown.
Stepping in, Lamar Brown. First pitch of the at-bat. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Fowler will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Into the box, A.J. Brunk. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And there's their first hit of the game.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much.
Batting
he stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Brian Gutierrez.
In now, Brian Gutierrez. High in the air out to center field. Tejeda has it in his sights. One down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Julian McCormick.
Digging in now, Julian McCormick. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. First pitch on its way. Right on the inside, Black with a slider. Laid off but called a strike. Brunk stands at first with one out. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Brown is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Benny Kaneko.
Ready for another chance. Benny Kaneko, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Casto calls for it. And that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Oliver Rosales, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Arkansas.
Not much going
The
on
left fielder,
offensively so far
Oliver
for these guys. 6 up, 6 down.
Rosales.
We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming, here it is. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Rosales is usually a right fielder, but he's playing in left field today. The 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Batting 8, the center fielder,
Now at the plate, Andres Tejeda. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting
Batting
on right
9.
there. I might have been
The
sitting
first
on an
baseman.
off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So striding in, Rod Hines, 2 away in the inning. And Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. Digging in to try it again, Marco Figueroa
Leading
comes
off
into
for
this
Midland,
at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Wood giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Corbin Joseph.
So digging in now, Corbin Joseph. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. And that's in there for strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now
stepping up now, Francesco Diaz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down look.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Standing in, Emil Casto. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Figueroa is in pursuit, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
The right fielder, number 15.
He started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Stepping in now, Eric Wood, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Splitter. 2-2. Popped him up. Diaz is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Troy Wynn.
Now batting, Troy Wynn. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Now that's popped up. Diaz in foul ground. 2 gone.
The batter, the third baseman, Carlos.
Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Casto stands at second with 2 gone. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Giving chase is Fowler. But he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for
now
a
batting,
ground rule double.
catcher,
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box now, Andrew Susak. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 4. It's now 1-0.
The center fielder, Dustin Fowler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looked like he was swinging no matter what that time as he goes way out of the zone at that offering. It's 0-1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball
now
in on a guy's
right
hands
fielder,
and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Into the box, Heath Fugate. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Bronk.
So coming to the plate, Bronk. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that. He didn't look it into his glove, and the ball drops in.
Yeah, man, he's locked in
Now
and pretty
batting,
dominant since the
third
first. So
baseman,
as long as he
Ryan
can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
So stepping in, Brian Gutierrez. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it to Hayda. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Lamar Brown.
Leading off for the Naturals, the second baseman, Lamar Brown.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that.
Now batting,
he showed
left
all
fielder,
hard stuff until the
Oliver
fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Oliver Rosales. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. First time up, he went down looking. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The center fielder, number 1, Andres Tejeda.
Coming to the plate now, Andres Tejeda. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second, and he'll get in there safely. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Striding into the box, Rockhounds. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball one. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. A ball hit hard to the left side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Fielded cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. Northwest Arkansas out in front, 1-0. Striding in, Julian McCormick. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Now you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Wood on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Benny Kaneko.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Benny Kaneko. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He'll try again. 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Another full count pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there, mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're for a good finish in this one.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Standing in now, Marco Figueroa. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Hines takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The batter, the second baseman, Corbin Joseph.
Digging in once again, Corbin Joseph. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Tejeda moving forward, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch
baseman,
single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Into the box now, Francisco Diaz. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Heading out towards shallow right. Wood waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, all even at 1 apiece. Ready for another shot now. Eric Wood.
Leading
his
up
last
for
at bat
Northwest
didn't go his
Arkansas,
way as he popped
the
out
right
in
fielder,
foul territory.
Eric
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an
Wood.
adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just
The
a
batter,
total of
number
2
10,
runs on the board.
designated
so both
hitter,
of these starters should
Troy
feel really good about their
Wynn.
showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Stepping in now, Troy Wynn. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Splitter taken here. 2-1. The 2-1. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Carlos Gonzalez.
Striding in once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Back here on the show, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Up next, the speedy outfielder Dustin Fowler. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
Nope.
1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Tejeda sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The right fielder, number 14, Fugate.
Ready once again, Heath Fugate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, the catcher, A.J. Bronk.
Now at the plate, A.J. Bronk. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. On its way is pitch number 75. High in the air out to center field. Tejeda is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Gutierrez.
Now to the plate, Brian Gutierrez. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Tejeda will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
At the plate, Andrew Susak. No hits in
Leading
2
off
trips
for
to
the
the plate for him in the ballgame.
The catcher, Andrew Susak.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball just inside. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford
Now
to do
that
is walk
second
the
baseman,
leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Wow.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Strike 2.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Got him with a good high fastball there.
Now
Danny, we see a
batting,
lot of that
left
pitch and
fielder,
strikeout situations these
Oliver
days. What makes it so effective?
Rosales.
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Oliver Rosales becomes
number
out
1.
number 2 this inning.
Andre.
That was a big
Just
strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And it's fouled away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and
Akio
gentlemen,
Hayashi
your
has been
attention,
summoned
please.
from the bullpen as he'll
Now
do so to
pitching
start
for
the
the
8th.
Naturals, number 28, Akio Hayashi.
Stepping into the box, Julian
Leading off for
McCormick.
Midland, the shortstop, Julian McCormick.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away, as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting,
Left fielder
designated
really
hitter,
never had a chance
Betty
at that one at all.
Kaneko.
It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Into the box now, Benny Kaneko, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. outside for a ball, 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied.
Now batting, left fielder, Marco Figueroa.
Digging in, Marco Figueroa. He's set and the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Takes this the other way to right. And that finds a seam for extra bases. Go-ahead run home from first. Go-ahead run heading for the plate. And a relay home. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the eighth.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Corbin Joseph. Ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls, no strikes now, batting with 1 out and a runner at third.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1 now. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Wood is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
The first baseman,
standing in,
Francisco
Diaz. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Now batting.
Well, they already had the lead, but that extra run makes a huge difference. Even if it's only psychological, the pitcher knows when he steps out there that he has a little bit of wiggle room to work with.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Billy Denny.
Dustin Fowler will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And a bouncing ball, foul. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Brown is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rockhounds lead it 3-1. Settling in now, Rod Hines.
Leading off
1
for
for 2 on
Northwest
his line
Arkansas,
so far in the game.
the first
Even
baseman.
though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Pitch number 100 on its way. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one, as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. C.J. Phillips is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. Phillips, just 24 years of age. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a curve, and a slider. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. 3 and 2 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And he'll finally just wear him down, as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Fowler comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
The right fielder, number 15, Eric Wood.
At the plate, Eric Wood. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Fogate, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And that misses 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him?
Wrong.
No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Standing in now, A.J. Bronk. Here's a fly ball. Way out to right center, and no one will track this one down. It's going to fall in there for extra bases. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
The batter.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Brian Gutierrez. But this will be gloved out there at second, as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Julian McCormick.
Into the box now, Julian McCormick. Swing and a line drive. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run will score from second to make this a 5-1 game now. And he is in there.
That's the difference between average and good hitters. Good hitters almost always take advantage of RBI opportunities when they present themselves. He does it here, and the lead is now 4.
Benny Kaneko will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Not what he wanted to do there with the slider, as it misses well above the zone.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
2-0 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Marco Figueroa.
So striding forward now, Marco Figueroa. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Tejeda moves over, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Rockhounds are out in front, 5-1. Leading off the inning, Troy Wynn, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The designated hitter, Troy Wynn.
Outfield comes way in here. The first pitch grounded softly down the line toward first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
In there at the knees, strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And that misses 1-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Figueroa is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
The catcher, Andrew Susak.
Now at the plate, Andrew Susak. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike. Wynn, the runner at second with 1 away. And it's 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count now, 3-2. Lamar Brown waits on deck. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm.
The
He's got
batter,
an
number
electric
5,
fastball.
second
If he
baseman,
can learn to harness that
Lamar
and work in his solid secondary
Brown.
stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Stepping in now, Lamar Brown, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Rockhounds win it.
Listen, you don't always want your closer to have to go 2 innings on a regular basis, but in this game, it was necessary for this one, and he had just enough to get the job done.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Midland Rockhounds came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Garrett Stanley is credited with the win. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Rockhounds, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And so tonight's final of this game goes to the Rockhounds, 5-1 over the Northwest Arkansas Naturals. Well, tomorrow is the final game of our 4-game series, and gotta say, tomorrow afternoon after this game, Rockhounds finally go home as they'll travel back to Midland, and the Sod Poodle bus looks like they'll be right behind them, as the Sod Poodles will play the Rockhounds for a 4-game set. Frisco will play Corpus Christi as we take on Amarillo. That would be the Corpus Christi Hooks and Amarillo. So we'll take on Frisco. So we will be switching around, and that would be pretty good. Well, I do gotta say, the Amarillo Sod Poodles have fallen in defeat as they were defeated by the Arkansas Travelers. 8-3, the final score. So, ouch. Those boys got a big whipping today. So Sod Poodles are 3-3. The Rockhounds finally take back what they so richly deserve by getting that 4-2 win and loss streak. The Drillers will put Corpus Christi in the hole as they are 4-3. 2-4 over Corpus Christi. The Drillers took the win 6-3 at Corpus Christi. Springfield will get another loss as the Rough Riders just unstoppable as they won 3 games against the visiting Springfield Cardinals. Springfield losing 3 games tomorrow. If they do not get their heads in the game straight, they will get swept by Frisco, and gotta say that will not be good on them. So yeah, that's pretty bad. Springfield will evidently take a loss as they are now 1-5, and do gotta say they are pretty much got their head in the hole now too. So yikes. The Tulsa Drillers will pick up win number 5 as they defeat Corpus Christi. The Arkansas Travelers take a win, and they will be 3-3. The Northwest Arkansas Naturals will be 3-3 also, as they were defeated by the Midland Rockhounds. And do gotta say, this game was a keeper. Well, gotta say, tomorrow afternoon will be our 2:05 first pitch, and I do gotta say this will be the last game before the Rockhounds head home. And they will take on Amarillo, while Frisco will take on Corpus Christi. And do gotta say, those are gonna be pretty good. Well, anyway, for our final scorecards for tonight's ball game, as our game was set 2 hours and 48 minutes. For the victorious Midland Rockhounds, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error that graciously didn't come back to haunt them, as they put 2 runs on the board in the top of the 9th inning. So, gotta say, it was a game that we're not going to forget. Well, the Northwest Arkansas Naturals now 1 run, 5 hits. You gotta say they are 3-3, but tomorrow they could win this one, or they could lose another one and avoid the sweep. I mean, somehow they might do that. We don't know. Well, the player of the game goes to Garrett Stanley, as he did 12 strikeouts. Amazing for the Rockhounds. And you gotta say, he went 7 through innings. And that was cool. The win also goes to Garrett Stanley, as he did 12 strikeouts and it was pretty good. Akiyasho Hishi will take the loss for Northwest Arkansas. Save goes to CJ Phillips. He'll take the save. And do gotta say, 2 guys on the field today will both be hailed victorious winners tonight, as we close this game out through 9.5 innings. Well, we want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight, as we will wrap this one up. Final from Northwest Arkansas, Midland 5, the Naturals 1. Well, do gotta say, this will do it for us here tonight. This will say goodnight, and we wrap this one up tonight. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow for an all-new Northwest Arkansas Naturals baseball. Then coming up on Monday, we are looking forward to an all-new Rockhounds baseball. So for all of us here, wish everybody a great night, and we will see you all again tomorrow afternoon. First pitch 2:05 with the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and Midland Rockhounds at Naturals. Have a good night, everybody, and don't forget to tune in 2:05. Have a good night, everyone.